Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So today I'm using ResinCrete by j-diction. So this item is quite popular and I have to try it. So I ordered this from Amazon. So I will link in my description if you like to treat yourself. So let's open it. It's actually a water-based casting powder. So it's actually 10:3 ratio. So if you have a 10 gram of this powder, you need 3 grams of water. So this is how it looks like upon opening it, and this spoon comes in the kit. So here I am mixing my ResinCrete and it's quite really white in color, so that's a good thing. So here I'm mixing it, and I have taken it according to the amount I need for my mold. So just mix it really fine. You don't have to have any lumps in there. So after mixing, actually I need a really black color for this. So starting off with some mica powder, I added into the mixture here. So this is a gunmetal mica. So I just wanted to see if mica has any effect on this powder here. So but it really didn't work that much. So I took out my Jesmonite black pigment here. So I will be gradually adding it into this powder. So starting off with little by little, it did take a lot of black color. So at the moment it's a bit on the gray side. So I keep on adding the black pigment. So there is an amount of the pigment you have to add, otherwise it will not work. So be careful of that. So I think I'm happy with this color. So I will be pouring it into the mold now. So today I'm making a witch's cauldron, and this is actually something really fun to make. I was thinking of making it, and you will be seeing that what I will be doing with it. So I'm pouring my ResinCrete into the mold now. So after pouring this ResinCrete, make sure you dab your mold a lot so that all the bubbles do release itself. So here I'm just filling up my mold now. So after pouring, I am doing the tapping that I was telling you, slightly, very carefully, because I really don't want to spill it over. And with my popsicle stick, I am just moving it all around because I just, in case if there is any air pocket. And just a simple swirl, and I will leave this to cure for around 30 minutes. So after 30 minutes, I will be demolding it. So let's take out the lid first. So the lid is out and it's perfectly made. Totally loving the shiny effect of this. It's lovely. And now it's time to unmold the cauldron. And out it comes. It did take some time, but it's totally worth it. I really love how it turned out. So I did run out of some ResinCrete, so I had to mix again and pour some more. So that's why you have seeing some color difference here. But later on, I just used some black paint and I colored it all, so it turned into so onto the color. Next step, and this is the fun thing that I did with this. So this is quite popular on TikTok and Instagram. I'm seeing this is a very hot, you can say, Halloween decoration for this season and last season as well. So here I have taken some net, white net. It's a simple white net. So I will be putting this into the cauldron. You can use this cauldron as you like. You can make this into a candle, or you can make this into a jar for keeping your crystals, anything you like. But I'm just taking it on a bit on the Halloween side. So here I have fairy lights. So here it how it looks like. So I will be wrapping these fairy lights around this net. So I was just deciding on how to add these lights, so I thought of wrapping it around the net here. So I really wanted to keep the lights on the upper side. So this is something you have to just tweak yourself according to your mood. So and you also you can add different color of lights in them. This is something really up to you. So after adding the lights, you might all know that what I will be doing here. You have seen that the cauldron is made by adding some bubbles in there, and there are different color bubbles. Sometimes they are iridescent, sometimes they are clear bubbles. So it's giving the effect of a bubbling something. It's cooking, which is cooking something here. So I find these beautiful beads, you can say, and it has a beautiful iridescent effect to it. So these were perfect for making these bubbles. So I will link these in my description if you like to treat yourself. There are different color for these bubbles, but they were really perfect for this project. So I'm simply using a glue gun. So this project is a bit on a DIY side. You after when it's done, you can remove them and you can use this cauldron as a decoration item, but for Halloween I am just jazzing it up. So here I'm adding these bubbles. They has a beautiful iridescent effect. So at the moment I just switched off the light, and now I'm just arranging them. Later on with the dab of glue gun I will be arranging them all. So this is a bubbling pot where the bubbles are coming out. So this was really fun and easy to make project. So I bought few packets of these. So all these bubbles will be attached by the glue gun, so don't worry that if you think that I'm just putting them. So these bubbles are going to come out, and now I'm just showing you that how I am doing the outer layer of the bubbles. Just keep on adding them as you desire, as you wish. This step is really up to you, and in between you can add spiders, eyeballs. There are so many decoration items you can add for the Halloween. You can go really crazy because Halloween is a time of crazy, and you can do whatever you want to do. So I left a little bit of fairy light to put outside as well, just few of the lights. So here, as you can see, I moved the camera and now you can see these colors of the bubbles. On its own, they are so pretty. I wish they would have a size variation in this design, but it sadly there was no size variation. They were all same size, so I had to buy these. Otherwise, it could give a more realistic look. So now as I'm seeing these, I'm thinking that there are beads that are iridescent beads. I could have bought these and add in between to give that realistic look, but now it's been made. But if any of you are going to do it, it's just an idea for you that you can buy the iridescent beads and then these and just mix and match. So you will get a lovely effect. And you can put these in your windows along with the pumpkins. It will be looking lovely. Also, it can be a night lamp for all the witchy friends. So very carefully I'm adding the glue gun to the side and putting up the rest of the bubbles. So just keep on going until you are desired and happy. So I move the bubbles to a bit on the side because there will be a lid on the top. So that's why. So this is the lid, and I will be applying a bit of glue gun to the lid also, just arranging final of these so that I can know where I have to put the lid. I think this looks good, so I'm applying some hot glue onto the lid. And a little bit on the inside so that it gets secure. And this is the look of the cauldron. So on to the next step. So now I will be adding some more decor to this. You can keep it like this, but it's really up to you, but I'm taking it in onto the next level. So this is a base that I made for something else, never used it, so I think this goes perfect for it. So I will be putting this onto the base here. So with the help of a heat gun, I'm putting the glue onto the base, and now I will be attaching it to the wooden base here. And now it's time to hide the big battery box here. So you can buy the one that are very smaller size, but I had these one with me, so I had to use them. There are fairy lights that have really small batteries, so that are really appropriate, but I had these one on hands. So I'm just putting up this moss and mushroom on top of it, and I will be covering it with rest of this with moss, so I can hide all the roughness. So this is a crystal that I made out of resin from my crystal mold, so I will be putting this as well. So this is a bit of a dried pumpkin that I have. It's been attached to the base already. So I was just looking for something to add to different places. So you can add your a spell book on the sides with ingredients. There's so much you can do with this. So I thought of adding some fantasy paper, cellophane paper crushed up on the side just to give a bit of a jazz up. That's it. And then I added some more moss, and then that's it. So this is how it turned out, and I actually really love how these bubbles looks like. Totally turned out pretty cute. So this was a really fun project that I really enjoyed making for this Halloween season. So and also I love ResinCrete. It turned out to be amazing product, and I will be trying it soon on different projects. But for this time I thought, why not try a cauldron out of ResinCrete, and it turned out perfect. So you can totally leave it like that. I just add a base because I had to hide the battery case that I had. For this reason I had to do the base. Otherwise you can make the cauldron on itself, or you can add the fairy lights in the bottom. Totally up to you, whatever you like to do. So this was a fun project, and I hope you liked it, and if you did, please do let me know in comments, and also please like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please considering do so. And also thank you so much for your beautiful kind comments that you all are enjoying my Halloween DIYs. So I will be trying my best to keep them coming, and until I am out of ideas. And again, any suggestions and tips are always welcome, and take good care of yourself. Bye bye.